Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's me again. I'm back, Dro with Confidence Pest Control. Like I said, I wanted to make some more videos for you guys. I want to continue to make these videos when I have the time. And you have to understand, it is difficult when I've got 3 little ones, get the business, and I try to really make time for them at home. But it is Sunday right now. The weather's perfect. The sun's going down. So I finally had some time to come out and enjoy a good cigar. So for the smoke and for the little breaks, I apologize, but hopefully you'll find some good value in the video. And with that being said, today I'm going to be talking about a few things that I've done that have helped me go from 0 to about 130, 140 customers right now. Again, that number's adding and it's getting up there every day. I honestly, I've been blessed, and I've been able to have, I think the past maybe 15, 16 days, I've had at least one sale, and that's including Saturdays and Sundays when I'm not working. I've been getting sales from, people, reaching out, and so I've been making sales every day. So that, that's wonderful. I'm so glad, I'm so blessed and so grateful for that. And again, I want to share with you guys things that I've done to, to get these customers. So the first thing, and I've said it before and you've heard it from everybody, I'm sure, but the very first thing you want to focus on is making sure that they can find you. Google my business. There's so many businesses out there that have a business, that are operating. They have all their, everything they need. And then, they have social media as well, but Facebook can do a lot of really good. I'm not downplaying that. I've gotten a lot of business from Facebook and social media, but when people are looking for, when people are looking for a specific, problem to be solved, for, pest control, yeah, they might look on Facebook or something like that, but chances are they're going to look on Google. They're going to Google pest control near me, exterminator near me, how to get rid of bugs near me, something like that. Excuse me. And when they do, obviously you want to pop up, that's how they're, and they're going to look up, and you can talk to Google people. That I'm sure for you business owners, you get those phone calls all the time. For those of you who are getting ready to start the business and you're getting ready to get everything going, you're going to be receiving a dozen calls a day about how this company can do this for you and this for you, and how they can 10x your reviews over the next 3 or 4 months and things like that. And hey, it's all about failing and failing fast and learning from that. That's one thing you have to understand about business just in general. But you're gonna have all those companies, Yelp, and then little mom and pop companies. Everybody is gonna come out because they're gonna see that your business is registered. They're gonna look, and do you have a website? Do you have the reviews? All those things. And in the beginning, those things are all, those marketing companies, they're not cheap, and so we really want to focus on how to grow the business, with making every penny, stretching every penny and making it all count. So there's things you can do, and I definitely do recommend a good website, but with that one, it's some people will go, and even me, I wouldn't design my own on like GoDaddy, and it was all right. It had the website so that people could see it. It wasn't optimized, and there's all these things, all these terms that go into it. It gets really analytical, and it gets very, scientific, I guess you could say. I mean, with the studies, and it does do really well. But for me, I didn't optimize any of this stuff. I just created the website so that people could land on my business whenever they looked up pest control near me. I also got reviews from the beginning. When you're first starting, one of the things that I recommend you do is talk to people talk to friends and family, and don't have them lie about it. Don't have them say, hey, you did a great service if you didn't do a service yet. But what you can do, and I got this from the pest control entrepreneur Jake Ingledew, is a character review, and let them leave reviews on who you are as a person, as a character. For me, I coached my son, I coach my son in t-ball and flag football, and so I had a bunch of parents, and they all knew me, and I said, hey, I'm starting a business. They've all been wonderful. I've had a really great support group from family and friends in the community, but they left me some reviews saying, just about my character, how I handled the kids, this and that. So that's one thing I would recommend, to get reviews. Talk to people say, hey, I'm starting a business. One of the best ways for me to get noticed and found, because if they're leaving reviews for you on Google, then Google itself is going to promote that page. So you want to have that activity. You don't want to just create the Google My Business page and then just leave it there. You want to continuously add pictures to it. You want to continuously update things. And in the beginning, you're going to be doing all of that because you're the owner, you're the operator, you're the technician. You do all that. You wear every hat. But as you grow, you'll be able to, maybe you'll be able to afford a marketing company, and they'll do those things for you. But in the beginning, you definitely want to make sure that your Google My Business page is listed. And real quick on that one, it's going to require quite a few things for that. You're going to require like the street sign of the business. If it's a brick and mortar, if it's just at your home, you're going to need to show them products. You're going to need to show them a few different things. I know for me personally, I had a lot of trouble recording the video and uploading the video. After a while, I was able to just speak with the representative. They actually FaceTimed me, and we got it all taken care of. They authenticated it, and they said, all right, here in the next 24 to 48 hours, you're going to be showing up on Google. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. And once that was the case, then I started getting all the reviews that I could, asking everybody that I knew, and also just you got to put it out there. Let people know that you're owning a business, and don't feel weird. I know it's going to feel a little weird when you're asking people, hey, do you need some business? But you got to remember, what we're doing it's a service, and people want this service. They need pest control. You can look into the reasons why we want, but it's up to the customer and up to these people. But on your part, you can definitely just let them know that, hey, I'm here if you need me. They might call you today, they might call you next year, next month, whatever the case may be, but you're going to get them. So just be there, let them know that you're doing it. So the Google My Business is one of the most important things you can do, and having it updated, pretty consistently, and getting those reviews. That's a really big one. Those reviews, I can't harp on that one enough. Those reviews are going to drive business, and you're going to be able to grow because of those reviews. Just get 5-star reviews. Be sure to reply to all of them. Thank you for the review. Take a moment and say thank you for leaving the kind words. And then if it's a negative review, because you will get one, handle it professionally. Don't get into an arguing match, pissing match, and try, hey, well, I said this, you said this, you know what? Say, hey, I apologize that we couldn't, work together. I wish you the best, and do whatever you can, to keep that customer, save them. But if they insist on moving on, then, it is what it is, but handle it professionally. And everybody's going to look at those reviews, and they see that, they're still willing to work with you because they know that you're a good person and that you're doing your best. We all make mistakes, so that's a big one right there. And then, sorry about that, I really am, but it's nice out here, so I got to enjoy this. But back to social media now. Now, when it comes to Facebook, definitely create you a Facebook page. Post on that page. So many people create the Facebook page, hey, we're here, and then they don't get likes, they don't post in it. You have to have engagement. Facebook's, all these things, they want you to use them, and it will help you, create posts, get interactive posts. I need to work on that a little bit more, but I do try to create the posts, share posts. Whatever it is that you want, for me, I don't think people personally like to see a whole lot of bugs and dead rats and all that. So I don't really post all that. You can go look on my stuff on Facebook at Confidence Pest Control. You can look at the stuff that I have. I try to tailor it to more communication, people, fun, who we are. But again, you do you, but just remember, you need to be actively posting things and uploading things and doing these things. That's the way that they're going to share it, and you're going to get your word out there. Make sure you create a good business card. You know, that's, you know, you're always have business cards on you. They're always going to ask, and you're going to meet people all the time. Hey, you know, I see that, you know, here's a card. You know, they ask you, they see your truck or something. Hey, you know, can I get a card? And I get sales like that all the time, man, just from people seeing my truck, you know. So have cards on you, be ready to, you know, pass cards out. Referrals, you know, that it's all word of mouth, you know, having those good customers, and on social media, people sharing your posts, things like that. You know, it just does so much for you. So be sure to take advantage of all that. Those are, you know, it's pretty free. Even Google My Business is, it's pretty inexpensive to maybe register the domain or stuff like that. But it's pretty, I think it's free to list your business on Google. Facebook's free, Instagram, do those things, you know, share those posts, and just continuously upload content, pictures, all those things. There's all kinds of stuff. You always want to do that. And then lastly, you know, you really want to network. That's one thing that I'm still working on. I'm pretty good about it, you know, and I love meeting new people, but no one, you know, they're not gonna, customers trust their friends and word of mouth more than Google, more than anything. So if they say, hey, I'm having scorpions, and somebody says, hey, call this guy, they're not going to shop around. They're going to call you, and they're usually going to stick around for longer than the person who refers you. So, you know, take advantage of that, you know, get referrals and have good communication with people, because that stuff is just going to go so far. Having those referrals, you know, the Google, social media, door knocking, but social networking is the way to go. You know, you want to get into, if there's a BNI chapter around you, get into that, Chamber of Commerce, go to these meetings, you know, just meet people. And if you do that, like I know right now I've got a property management company that kept me, the whole reason I still have the business, I'm sure, is because they kept giving me business just week after week, week after week, week after week, just month after month, just constant business. And in the wintertime, when everything slowed down, rodents were still there. They have like 1,500 properties, and that doesn't mean I do 1,500 properties, but anytime they have a specific issue, they just reach out to me. They say, hey, Confidence, they're our guy. And so I've gotten so much business. I mean, thousands and thousands. I mean, again, I can't stress that enough. They've helped me out so much. I'm very thankful. So those relationships, build those relationships with the people in your community. Meet everybody you can, be generous and be nice to everybody you can. Don't be afraid to give away free things. I've given away free services. You'll see some people ask, you know, charge you $150 to knock down a wasp nest. I'll go out there and do it for free. And they don't call me, you know, they might not sign up right then and there, but I've had multiple customers call me months later or even a year later. Last year they called me when I first started. They've called me this year and signed up because they remembered that I did something. I did the, you know, the wasp nest for them last year. That's the only issue they had. I'm not going to sell them pest control just because, you know, I'm trying to make money. If that's the only issue they have, yeah, I'll knock it down. It takes me 10 seconds to get it down, and now I've done something nice. You know, I've given them the pickle, as I'm sure some of y'all have heard, and now they're going to call me. They've already called me up. So don't be afraid to give away free. You know, it might cost you a little bit of time right now, but it's going to earn you a lot of business. So remember, Google My Business. Be sure to get on there. Use your social media. Have some good business cards. Social network like crazy, and don't be afraid to give away free. You do those things right there, and I promise you, you're going to grow. You might not get 100 customers in a day, but this is a consistent thing. You know, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So take your time, focus on the customer, and you're going to do just fine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you take you take something valuable from it. If you have any questions, like I always say, put them in the comments. Do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll be sure to continue to post new videos. They're going to get better. I'll show equipment, trucks. I'll do a little bit more of, you know, in the field, things like that. But right now I just want to show you, you know, what it's like, give you some ideas to start, and, you know, hopefully provide great value. That's all I really want to do. So until next time, which will be tomorrow, because I'm going to be posting daily, but at least for now, just so I can get in the habit. But until next time, you guys take it easy. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. God bless, and as always, stay confident.